everyone, and welcome to this tutorial video on how to interpret a student profile in Career Central. I'm currently logged into our test score and I'm on the dashboard. So if I just search for a student's name, let's take Kate Hanna, who's a year 13. I'll click on Kate. We will see Kate's profile here. So as I mentioned, we logged into the test school, so we're not seeing a photograph of Kate, but in your schools you will see a photograph of your student. I can see that Kate is in year 13. I have her email address. I know that she has a restricted driver's license, and I can click to send her an email or a text, assuming that she has added her correct cell phone number. Moving across, we'll see that there's a file that's been uploaded to Kate. I can view that file or delete it, or I can upload her another file if necessary. This is useful for things like consent forms, but also if you were to create a careers report for a student and publish it, this would be visible here for other staff members to see. I can log in as the student. Again, particularly useful if you're sitting with a student having a careers interview or discussion, and you would like to log in as the student and together update their profile. You can do that there. Just scrolling down, you will see that Kate has had quite a few interviews. Again, this is the test school, so these are test careers advisors who've written a few interview notes. We can click to view more or create a new interview, and there was another video tutorial about how to create interviews. Moving across, I can see the information that Kate herself has selected about herself. She has listed her top 5 career values, or the things that are important to her about work. She has identified some of her skills and her personal qualities. If I click here, you will see that Kate has been asked quite a few questions about her interests, and we can see some of her answers there. I can see extracurricular activities that Kate's been involved in, volunteering at hospice and involved in the football club, and I can also see that Kate has had some work experience working at Subway. Students can add either paid or voluntary work, but Kate has put down some paid work there. If I look down, I will see Kate's goals. She has a career goal, an education goal, and an other goal. So she's looking to perhaps speak to an occupational therapist. This is particularly useful for perhaps group teachers, forum teachers, whānau teachers, to be aware of what a student's goals are and to perhaps be able to offer assistance with them, or perhaps just remind students about them and guide them to achieving those goals. If we scroll down, we can see Kate's intentions. She is wanting to study at university next year, but not quite sure what to study. She's got a few options here. The University of Waikato, possibly teaching, also interested in occupational therapy, and she's identified Victoria University as another place she might want to study. We can see that she has been interested in a occupational therapy taster course, but is currently not enrolled in Gateway or the Trades Academy programs. If I move down Kate's profile, I can see the occupations that she has selected as being interested in. And if I click on occupational therapy, for example, that takes me to the page in Careers New Zealand with information about the job opportunities, how to enter the job, and so on. This is particularly useful for non-careers teachers, subject teachers or group teachers, for example, who are wanting to have careers related discussions with students, but perhaps don't feel confident in knowing the exact entry requirements or where the student can study that thing, for example. Job experiences. Kate has been to a taster course at Tectorium and learnt a little bit about opportunities in web development. She hasn't listed any job experiences for her other 2 jobs yet. So again, that's something that perhaps her group teacher or forum teacher or careers advisor might like to discuss with her, opportunities for learning more about those other jobs that she's interested in. I can see here that Kate's been invited to the Wintec Open Day, and as I scroll down I will see Kate's vocational pathways graph. Now again, because we are in the test school, this school is not linked up to a school management system such as Kmart, So we're not seeing her credits come through, but for your students you will see their bar graph here. Year 11, Year 12, you can look for the jobs in each of the vocational pathways, and you can see the raw data. Again, we're not linked to a school management system, but when you are, you will see the credits that that student has achieved. Just another tool that you can use to guide students in looking for jobs that might suit them. And lastly, we see Kate's history here. So we can, for example, look back to previous years. We're on her 2017 profile, and she's in year 13, but we could go back and look at what her profile looked like when she was in year 12 or year 11 even, perhaps. That's the end of the student profile tutorial. Please see our other videos for more instructions on using Career Central.